had something planned for today, which didn't happen. So I figured, let's dig into this one. Most of these are just basically finished. Some really minor rust inside. I mean, look at this. Yep. That should be easy enough. No idea what I should be using for this, but this is what I have lying about, and I think this will work. Oop. I think I'll leave it to the side for a bit to soak or something. Now I use this sometimes when I want to be gentle. I do want to be gentle. So maybe this will just buff up the plastic a little bit. It's a really fine scratch removing paste. I will be doing this by hand. Don't want to use the bench grinder with the felt wheel, because that might get too hot. That will get too hot, I think. like I said, I'm not looking to make it look like new. Just a little bit better. Because some stuff I work on, it ends up like this. This actually started like this. Well, to me, that's looking quite okay. Here, there's just a tiny bit of rust on there. Let me switch devices here for a minute. That's all it took. Quick remove a bit here. Wait a minute. I'll be right back. Yeah, just gave the head a couple of seconds on the wire wheel to get rid of the scratches. Even it out a bit. That seemed to have worked. Some deeper scratches in there with some dirt. Just gonna clean it up a bit. I won't be using this anymore, so. That is not looking too bad. Let's see what's going on here. We'll be taking this into the kitchen to rinse it. Most of it is gone. I'll rinse it off and get back. Yeah, so not everything is off there, but you know, for the age it has, there's nothing much you can say about that. It's looking awesome. I'll just dry it off a little bit, leave most of it to air dry because it's kind of hot today, so I've been thinking about the metal box for quite a while. Will I or will I not repaint? Because I will lose some of the lettering. I decided to repaint. You know, you have to know your limitations. Some things I can do, some things I can't. And my hands are not steady enough to redo this. I'm hoping I can redo that in a cool way. So the inside is not too bad. Let's use this one. Oh. Knocking over stuff left and right. Just to get some of the loose stuff out there. Small hints of rust. I'll just put the big parts on the wire wheel, get back to you later. So some of the paint came off quite easy. Some of the paint kind of stuck on there. I don't want to put too much pressure on it because I don't want to deform it. This just all came loose. This is not really rust, it's just a bit of a different coloration because it's all pretty much off there. And it's outside now. I have no idea why this was in there. I'm gonna leave it in there because apparently it's part of it. Let's face it. What am I gonna do to improve this? Absolutely nothing. So that's fine. There is There's nothing going wrong here. Well, I'll run it across the wire wheel just once, or because it's so minor, probably make do with the Dremel. This is so minor stuff, I even don't want to call it a cleanup. Beautiful. This needs something, as does this. Yeah, just to the inside. There we go. Basically all it needs. I will buff it up on the felt wheel a bit, but if it isn't broke, don't fix it. It's clean. I don't know why this would be in there. Is it part of it? Is it just in there by coincidence? Because I have no idea. just use the wheel here for a quick polish. Nothing too crazy, but I tend to find that if the surface is really smooth, then chances of rust getting back on it is slightly smaller. I could be wrong, but I got that in my head somehow. A lot of little, tiny little sockets. I mean, look at the size of that. That's a 4, I think. Yeah, it's a 4 millimeter. So when you're working on really tiny shit stuff, sorry. I use that to loosen the fibers every now and again. Just nothing much because it doesn't need anything much. Just evens it out a bit. Let me fold myself over this way. See, just like that. And it's gone. I feel kind of silly trying to clean this up because it is already clean. It's like a 50-year-old brand new set. Just look at that. That's crazy. So I tried my best with the time I had, because I never give myself enough time for this. Um, I think it turned out pretty okay. So here goes. I think it looks really awesome. I did find out it wasn't a complete original set. Um, some things just didn't quite fit the the plastic. Some of the sockets were a bit different because I have everything filled up, but I am missing one size somewhere in between there. But yeah, that's not what this is about. I mean, look at that. That is a very much usable, and in my opinion, pretty little set. Everything is just waiting for a next job. I also cleaned up the little foam mat a little bit. Didn't put it in there yet because the mat is still a bit wet. It's drying, so I'm gonna probably put some spray glue on there so it'll stay in there. So that's it for this video.